Hi everybody and welcome back to another Gran Turismo Sport update video here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now in today's video we're going to be checking out the new update 1.28, and this is September's update. This comes with 9 new vehicles, a new circuit with 2 variations, many other tweaks and fixes, and we will be checking out the patch notes. Now as you can see on the screen, you can see all the cars they've added on the update. We will flick through in this video and we're going to buy one of these cars and test it around the new circuit, one of the variations. Now the new circuit they've added isn't a crap circuit, it's a fantastic circuit, one that I've enjoyed on many other games, and I cannot wait to test it out on the Gran Turismo Sport today, and it's FUJI Speedway. So we're going to select one of those variations, test it out. But before we do that, let's quickly look at some of the patch notes on this update, and then we will go through the cars, and then we're going to jump straight on the steering wheel and test out one of the cars. So let's get straight into the patch notes and have a look what they fixed. Right, I'm just going to quickly go through some of the adjustments and improvements they've made. So controller compatibility for the Fanatec CSL Elite. Rev lights have been added. The frequency and strength of the force feedback vibrations when steering is turned to have been adjusted. The tyre wear values have been adjusted. Loads of fixes to the traction control system. U-turns are now easier to do on rear-wheel drive cars when traction control is set on 2 and higher. The amount of grip loss when driving onto the track. Yeah, so there's loads of fixes to the grip and the traction control system, which is always good, especially on loads of different cars. So that's definitely something I'm going to be looking out for. Right, let's have a look at the cars they've added on this update. So let's get straight to it. Right, let's have a look at all the new cars that are added on this update 1.28, and first up is the Dodge Viper. Now this is an N500 car, so this is not going to cost you too much. The one thing I do moan about some of these updates, they do add too many cars that cost millions and millions of credits, but this one's only going to cost you 100,000. That's not too bad for the N500 class. Definitely got decent stats. Yeah, so that's definitely maybe one that I will test out at some point. Right, let's have a look at what else. I think next up is the Plymouth. Now this is another classic, and I'm not going to be surprised this is going to be expensive. Oh, that's not too bad. So it's been put in the M300. It's 1,000,000 credits. Hopefully I'll pick one of these up as a free or a gift car. But yeah, that's not too expensive. That's going to be within the price range to save up for. So we're definitely going to add that awesome classic to the list. I'm definitely going to test this one out. Right, let's move on to the next car. Next up is BMW, my favourite category. Maybe it's because I'm a bit biased because I drive a BMW, and it's another GR3 car. Now the GR3s and the GR4s are the best categories on the game, and it's an M3 GT BMW Motorsport 2011. Definitely going to buy this one because it's in my price range. I do need to build up some credits to buy the others, but we're going to test this one out around one of the variations of the FUJI Speedway. So yes, I'm really happy with that car. The stats look pretty decent as well. Right, let's move on to the next couple of cars, and I do believe there's 2 in Porsche. So let's move on. Another car from Germany. And hopefully these 2 are going to be good as well. Let's have a look what class they're in. Oh, they're both M400s. You've got the 911 GT3 from 2001, and you've got the Porsche 911 GT3 from 2008. One's got 428 brake horsepower, the other one's got 354. So it'd be good to test them out against each other, maybe in a race, to see which one's best, but that is something good to look at. Right, let's move on to the next car in this update. So here we go. Right, next up is an Alfa Romeo. Now this is an absolute classic. Now the only thing that lets this car down is the goddamn price, guys. They have priced it at 10,000,000 credits. I am absolutely gutted I can't test out this classic from 1965. Hopefully I'll get one as a gift, but if you get one, let me know in the comments below what it's like, because I would absolutely love to know. Right, let's move on to the next car in this update. So here I go. Right guys, next up is another classic, and it's a Nissan Fairlady. Now this is an awesome classic from 1989. This is the Fairlady Z300ZX twin turbo 2-seater. Now it's not going to cost you much. Well worth a go. And now we're going to move on to another classic. Now there's quite a few classics in this update today, and the next one is a Honda. Now this one again not going to cost you too much, and it's from 1992. And again, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but definitely worth trying. I mean, there was quite a few of these cars around back in the day. I don't see many on the road now, but if you've got one, let me know in the comments below how it still goes, because they were fantastic in the day. Right, next up is a Mazda. And let's have a look at this. Is it another classic? It does look like another classic. I'm not sure what year this is from. Oh, there it is. 1970. And it's an M300. And it's going to cost you 500,000 credits. Now, that's not too bad. That's definitely one I'm going to put on the shopping list. Let's quickly leave the film to roll on to see if it shows the inside of this car. And then we're going to jump into having a look at the circuit. And then we're going to buy one of the cars. Oh, it looks pretty decent. A bit plain. Definitely going to test that one out. Right, let's have a look at the circuit in today's update. So today's update gives us another world circuit, and it's Fuji Speedway F and Speedway GT. Now, one's with the chicane and one without. Definitely going to test that out today. So we're going to jump on Fuji Speedway F, buy that BMW GR3 car, and we're going to just see what it's like. Cannot wait. So let's get straight into it now. So here I go. Right, before I can get out on Fuji Speedway F, I need an awesome vehicle, and the one I decided to buy is the BMW M3 GT BMW Motorsport 2011. Now, I'm not sure whether this is going to be the best in its class out of all the BMWs, but if it's got good handling, I'm going to be happy. Now, I'm going to turn all the assist off. All I'm going to leave on is ABS on weak, and we're just going to push it to the limit and see what it's like. Hopefully it'll be a good first experience. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Now I'm going to jump onto my steering wheel and go for it. So here I go. Right, so here I go with my first experience around Fuji Speedway F in the BMW M3 2011. Now, I'm using the G29 for this first experience, but I have got the Thrustmaster T300 RS. I do switch between the two wheels for different videos, but I always try and let you know that. Right, so the cockpit looks pretty good. We will go with that camera view for this first experience. It's only a three lap race on professional. We know the AI aren't great. It's going to be difficult on this first lap as well. The track is going to be absolutely chaotic, so we're going to have to try and avoid as much contact as we can. We will try and work through the field and really push this car. Now, I've turned all the assist off except for ABS, which I've left on weak. Right, let's see if we can take a decent position into that turn. Little bit of contact there, just forcing my way through, and we're up to P10. Let's see if we can take a decent position. Oh, they're really slow on that turn. We're going on the outside, just trying to make sure we don't lose any grip. In third gear, slow it down to second. Nicely turned in, and slowly accelerates, and it's not spinning up too bad. Some cars I do have traction control on one in this GR3 class, but this one doesn't feel too bad with none at all, so that is positive. Right, slow it down into the turn. Just tried a little bit of contact there into that slow corner. Just forcing my way through up to P8. There is going to be a few little taps here and there as the circuit is filled up with vehicles, and it takes a lap or so for every car to thin out a bit and space out. Right, let's see if we can go on the outside here. Slow it down. Ooh, we're going to go right onto the curb there. Just holding the position. Yes, we managed to take that position as well. And can we take another one into this last right-hand turn? And yes, we do. So we just completely and utterly mugged that Ferrari, and we're into 6th position. So that is the first lap out the way. And we will test out the other version of this circuit. It's only a slight difference. It's only slightly shorter. It just misses out a part of the chicane towards the end of the circuit. We'll definitely test it out in one of the other new vehicles. Right, slow it down. Let's try and get into this turn. Right down to first gear, onto the apex, and let's see if we can catch up with the lead. I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to win this, but I'm going to try my best. Let's see if we can get past this Lamborghini. Right, let's take a little bit more pace through this turn, right onto the curb. Let's take an outside line and see if we can get past the Lambo. Right, just hold it in third, fourth. Oh, he braked on the turn there. Luckily, we avoided that. So let's try and hold it in fourth and see if we can catch up with the car in front. I think we've got a Nissan in front of us. It's not too bad through there. Let's see if we can catch up with third place before the slow corner and see if we can get past him. Right, we're building up a bit of pace. This car does feel very, very good. The stability on it is great, which I like. Right, let's slow it down. Let's see if we can get past him. We're going on the inside. Can we take the position? And we've managed to squeeze through, so we're up to third. Awesome. God dear, the AI are so slow in the slow corners. It's too easy. They definitely need to improve that. Maybe another 10, maybe 20% harder would be nice. Right, let's try and get around there. Not as tight as I'd like, but managed to bring it back there. And we're coming towards the end of the second lap. Again, last corner. Let's see if we can catch up with the two leaders. And then we've got one more lap to go. See if we can pick up a bit of speed on the straight. That's one thing I do like about Fuji, is the long straight where you can really pick up some decent speed. Right, let's see what lap time we get. A 1:41.1, that's not too bad. Now that's the fastest of the race, so we're definitely running faster than the AI, which is no surprise. Right, put the brakes on, slow it down. Ooh, be careful. Stop quite nicely into the turn, accelerates. Again, it's not spinning up, so this car definitely is good without the assist on. Right, slow it down into this turn. Let's try and get past him. And just take an outside line again. We know they're slow around this turn. Let's try and see if we can get past. Yet the AI brake on that turn, and we've managed to take that position. So we're up to second. Only one car between us and a victory, and an awesome first experience. Right, let's see if we can build up a bit of speed. We might be able to nip the lead before that slow corner. Let's see if we can go on the inside. He's going to squeeze us a little bit. No, he's taking a wider line. Let's try and go down the inside. Can we take the position down to first? And we've got into there really hot, but we've managed to turn it nicely. Yes, we've taken the position. Fantastic. And we're into first place. There we go. And we should be able to take the win from here. But overall, I'm loving the circuit. I've done a fantastic job. It does look very, very good. It feels good. And the car is fantastic as well. Right onto the curb there, nicely done. Now let me know in the comments below what car you've enjoyed the most out of today's updates, and let me know whether you managed to get one of those really expensive cars. I mean, like I said, with the Alfa Romeo, 10 million credits is such a lot of money. But if you manage to get one as a bonus vehicle, let me know in the comments below. Right, so that is the win, and that is our first experience around Fuji. And I hope to see you very, very soon. I'm going to hopefully host some online racing in a live stream very, very soon. So I hope you come in and enjoy the races around this circuit in some of the new vehicles. And I'm going to leave you a replay of that race as well. So please enjoy that as well. So please give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will see you very, very soon.